I ain't never accepted not one thing from her in my life. Why? Cause y'all be playing with me, bitch. Like I need a girl for something. Nah, I give her anything she ever asked me for. I ain't never asked her for nothing.
Youngboy, he like a little bro. I seen like a little bro. You know, I Dirt's great too. He make great music.
What's good, RIZZLE fam? YB and Kodak haven't had any issues in the past, but from whatever reason, it seems like Kodak really wants to get under Youngboy's skin. At this point, we're not quite sure exactly why, but it might just be the fact that he's big in the press right now. Maybe the mere attention to Youngboy would be cool enough to boost Kodak. I don't really know. Either way, it's really not cool, and it's just kind of coming off as clout chasing, honestly. We'll also get into exactly how Youngboy's dealing with the issue, and what exactly Kodak said that set everything off. Kodak Black and NBA Youngboy always seem to be pretty good friends, collaborating with each other on music and hanging out at events pretty frequently. They put out tracks together like Water and Chosen One. Nothing really mattered until Kodak put out a song called Time Never Mattered, Do Not Disturb Freestyle. The song doesn't really make any outright disses, but it still goes far enough that some fans have drawn a connection to Youngboy. He says, "But I hope that I don't go broke again, bro, I'm killing young babies. Kodak never going broke again. Bro, you a free agent." It definitely seems like he's at least making references to Youngboy, but at the same time, doesn't really feel like a whole diss. You know what I'm saying? Shortly after that whole thing, things kind of escalated to a whole new level. For whatever reason, Quando Rondo decided that he had to get in the beef, despite the fact that he hadn't been involved in it at all so far. He took to social media to start taking videos of himself burning some of Kodak's Sniper Gang merch. Kind of set off a whole firestorm on the internet, and unfortunately, things only escalated from there again. The Instagram post has also since been deleted, but some members of the Sniper Gang hit back to argue. One member called Quando Rondo out saying, "Y'all burning Sniper Gang shit. I usually don't burn shirts, you feel me? I really burn asses, you feel me?" In 2019, another controversy popped up. Although neither of the parties involved really ended up commenting on the whole situation, the Shade Room posted pictures of both Kodak and NBA Youngboy with Desh, Kodak Black's ex. Despite the fact that nothing was ever confirmed, people really thought that maybe Youngboy and Desh had a little bit of thing going on. The Shade Room itself summed everything up pretty well, saying, "Once we put that out, NBA Youngboy was out here rolling around with potential new boo. The roommates were quick to dig up any artifacts and point out that she's also Kodak Black's ex. Roommates, what are your thoughts?" Then back in 2020, a bit of a turn of events happened. Rather than continuing to diss Kodak or making fun of the fact that Kodak got locked up, Youngboy was actually pretty sympathetic towards him. Kodak was locked up for 46 months, and maybe that was all it took for Youngboy to realize that he missed someone who used to be a pretty close homie. In fact, the time Kodak was facing could have been a lot worse, because he was facing federal charges. He could have been serving 10 years for those charges. He released a whole track to address the situation and explain how he felt about Kodak, called Letter to Kodak. Despite actually taking Youngboy's words seriously and trying to bury the hatchet, it seems that instead, he doubled down on their beef. In April of 2020, Youngboy was at home hanging out with Laperta Lashai Jacobs, the mother of one of his children. At one point, a woman by the name of Ayana Mayweather showed up to hang out with Youngboy. She demanded that Jacobs leave, and an altercation broke out. Unfortunately, it kind of blew up and ended up with Mayweather attacking Jacobs. The authorities made it clear that Youngboy was doing his best to cooperate with the investigation and explain how exactly everything went down. Kodak didn't just take that for what it was, though. Instead, he decided he was gonna put Youngboy on blast. The hell they mean fully cooperated, LOL. They ain't say a little piece bit, they say fully big. Anyway, man, that word ain't even posted to be attached to your name. Damn, little broad, don't do that. Little girl like that, man. I mean, I'm locked up, but this shit got it looking like it was some other shit. You tell something? You shit make like this, you was scared, then people gonna try to change you with it or something, so you screamed. That ain't the drip, man. You know we don't holler at Democrats, people. Kodak tried to spin the whole thing like Youngboy was some kind of snitch who showed up and laid it all out for the police. On the real though, it might not really be a huge deal if he did. Like, his whole baby mama got injured pretty bad. Pretty shortly after that, Youngboy hopped on to defend his name and point out that Kodak should stay in his own lane, cause he was reaching a little bit. He made a post saying,
I ain't never paid attention to a nigga, especially from no motherfucking sale nigga. The fucking nigga watching me fuck. Then what a nigga say? A nigga say I cooperated. About what, you stupid?
For whatever reason, Youngboy was hanging out with Ayana Mayweather again, while he was filming this video. Youngboy goes on just to insult Kodak for the rest of the video. We can't be mad at Youngboy for trying to get his best back at Kodak for dissing him in the first place, but at the same time, it's kind of odd that he was still just vibing with someone who had just messed up his baby mama like that. On April 5th, Kodak started accelerating this beef even further. He made a whole post to call out Youngboy for biting a lot of his style, regardless of if it's actually true or not. He claimed that Youngboy jacked his hand symbols, his flow, his dance moves, and pretty much everything else. He even went so far as to claim that Youngboy was his son. He said, "You my youngest boy. You really want to be like me? The proof is in the pudding," he wrote. "I love you though, son. I think about you every day. I like how your manager them black track to fix the snitching shit on the blogs though, cause that cooperation shit make the fam look bad, but it's okay, son. Daddy ain't mad at you, ain't nothing." Whew. On April 6th of 2020, DJ Academics posted a clip of Kodak talking about Youngboy from prison.
For sure, boy. Yo, I keep posting, homie. Yo, nigga, I keep top chasing, nigga. In your voice, nigga. And make you do something, boy. Stop playing me, boy. For real, boy. Come on. A sucker. Come on. A sucker. Playing with a real one like that. You don't play with no man like that, man. Come on, sucker. Come on, a sucker dick, homie.
Youngboy replied to say, "When I'm dead, you can accept all the pussy ass shit these dudes come up with. Until then, while I'm living, we ain't going for it." The next month, Kodak gets into the history and beef with Youngboy on a track called Dirty K. The bars that really get into what he's feeling are, "My little brother Youngboy told me look up to me. I don't know why, but he's feeling like he's with me now. About to call him, trying to see what all this fussing's about. The dude has been dissing somebody for a while now just to say he wants to shut everything down now." Things made a pretty weird turn when Kodak Black became embroiled with a beef in his previous label mate, Jackboy. Jackboy decided he was essentially going to indirectly call out Kodak by claiming that he himself was the best Haitian rapper. Kodak didn't take very kindly to that, but since Jackboy was born in Haiti and Kodak wasn't, Jackboy thought he was justified in pointing that out. Kodak responded by saying, "I've been getting money everything since scrape till Lil Buddy touched some paper. Bro, I ain't gonna be born in Haiti, my mama and daddy from there, and I speak my shit fluent. Lame ass Haitian talk like a damn white boy. Just stay on some ho shit. I'll respond to that and all the clout you want." Jackboy did actually respond, making some good points. He said, "What type of lame ass shit is that?" Adding that Kodak had so much millions, he needed to chill and go hang out. He further stated, "Why the f would I go and beef with him, and for what? I never had a password." Weirdly enough, Kodak also claimed that he hadn't even been the one to start the beef with Youngboy. Instead, he said that Jackboy had previously logged onto his account and been the one posted the whole time. First of all, there's like no way that even makes sense. Secondly, even if that was the case, why would Kodak continue the beef with someone else started in his own name? It just makes no sense, and bro could have definitely cleared up everything sooner. And that brings us to present day, when Kodak was apparently feeling some type of way about NBA Youngboy. The way we came across the information is also a little sketchy. Apparently someone got a DM from Kodak Black and decided to leak it, even though it's very unlikely that the person got permission to upload it in the first place. The worst part of this whole situation is, though, that it's not like Kodak is really just messing around. He's saying some stuff that actually makes sense, and it sounds like he has issues with Youngboy, or at least like he thinks he's much better than Youngboy. Specifically, it was a recording of Kodak Black talking about how he was upset to hear about Youngboy's fan out there. He talks about how fans are consistently talking about
that YB builder shit.
Kodak said that he should get that kind of respect. He starts talking about how he needs a phrase for people to spam in support of him. He goes through a few potential options like Kodak better, but he decides that it'd be biting Youngboy. Instead, he goes with
Yak better or Yak realer or Yak the goat or Yak created YB.
Eventually, it seems like he settles for Kodak created YB, and that's where people decided he crossed the line. It's okay to say that you're the greatest or that you're better than someone even, but when you start calling people your son or saying you birthed them, that's a whole other story, bro. Of course, the YB army was immediately on top of all this. As much as people love Kodak, there are some serious ride or dies for Youngboy out there. One fan said, "Boys jealous of everything NBA Youngboy got. This is ridiculous and insane dick riding." Other people pointed out that back in the day, Kodak and Youngboy, they were homies. This guy said, "It's crazy how Yak is saying he created YB, but then dissed YB when YB said free the main sniper, talking about Yak when he was locked up." But what do y'all think about all this though? Is Kodak in the right to be messing around like that? Or is he a bit out of pocket on this one? Let us know what you think down in the comments section below. And if you like this story that you heard here, go on ahead and peep this next one out. And as always, do not forget to keep it RIZZLE.